Hey everybody, I'm Joe, you're watching Ink&Iron, and this is my cat Zeb, and Zeb is laying on top of the multi-tool I need to review, so we need to bug him. Zeb. Where's my Leatherman, Zeb? Oh, sleepy. Did you take it? Is this it? Oh, you have it right here. I need this for the review. Okay, well, no, you can have it back later. I need it right now. Welcome to the tabletop review of the Leatherman Style CS Multitool. This was gotten in a trade with Jade, so thank you very much, Jade. And you can see right here the branding on it. This is a scissors-based multi-tool rather than pliers-based. And I gotta say, these are some really nice scissors. I did do a video about how to open these up all the way and sharpen them, so if you're interested in that, I will link it below. But otherwise, they come very nice and sharp from Leatherman themselves, and then they come with a few added tools for a little more functionality. Let me just knock out some size comparisons so you can see exactly how small this is. This is a Victorinox Classic. Here's a Victorinox Swiss Champ. And yeah, this is a beast of a tool, but you can see this is a very compact size. And just to give you the full perspective, here's the Leatherman Surge. Yeah, very different calibers of multi-tools there. So as we can see, there is a carabiner on here. It is spring-loaded and has this little projection from the wire clip here to make it easier to open and close. This is also supposedly a cap lifter, so if you had a bottle you could wrap it on like this and then torque the cap off. Unfortunately, I don't have any bottles to show you that, but yeah, just take my word for it. It's supposed to be a cap lifter, and I will definitely try it sometime. We do have a small blade on here, and it is quite small, as you can see it next to my finger here, but it is quite sharp because it's actually chisel ground. Here's that same piece of paper I've been cutting on for days. So yeah, it is quite sharp, and I really like that it's a small, very sharp blade, because then I use it for just very, blade-centric tasks like, oh, I need to cut this envelope open. Well, here's your tool for that. On the opposite side, we have a combination of nail file. This is a diamond file, so I suppose you could use it to file other stuff. There's a little bit of a cutout for opening it with a nail. And then this is sort of a combo Phillips flathead right here. It is slightly tapered. Again, don't know why Leatherman does that. I suppose you could use it as a nail cleaner because of that. Yeah, kind of multi-purpose tip, if you will. And these are slip joint tools, by the way. They are non-locking. Then we do have one more thing here. There's a pair of tweezers, and I've actually re-ground the tips of these tweezers. I tried to use them to open up the scissors and sharpen them, and that did not work, so I had to re-grind the tips here. And yeah, they are very precise little grippers there. Pretty similar to a Victorinox in size. Let me just compare them real quick. So here's the tweezers off the small Victorinox, pretty comparable in size. Like I said, I think Victorinox does it a little bit better, but these will serve the purpose just fine. Okay, and that brings us to the main tool, which is going to be the scissors. Whoops. It is possible to not get these tweezers in properly. You have to just kind of go by feel and make sure that they sit in all the way. Okay, so let's do a couple of cut tests here with these scissors. They are spring-loaded, as I mentioned, and I am inclined to hold the longer handle and then depress the shorter handle. That's just how it works in my hand. I will, you know what, let's try them left-handed because I haven't tried that yet. Here's a post-it note, and yeah, there we go. Obviously, the spring tension is not messing with my cutting ability here. If you've ever tried to use right-handed scissors left-handed, you'll know what I'm talking about. If the blades are not aligned properly, then they won't work like this, but yeah, quite good and quite a clean cut on those. Now I did resharpen them, but they do come pretty well sharp from the factory, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. All right, next up we do have some cardboard. This was a pizza box, if you're curious. And yeah, we'll cut cardboard. Does it feel quite as good as paper? Not really, but again, it is cutting very cleanly. So yeah, if you're doing little crafting chores or cutting threads or anything like that, these will serve just fine. And then finally here, I have a little strip of leather. I used to have a leather background. This is now vinyl. But yeah, I cut a little piece of that leather off, and it's maybe 1 millimeter, maybe 1.5 in some places. It's quite thin, but yeah, if you have a little bit heavier cutting tasks for it, it will take them on. Okay, we have our scale. Throw it on there. 0.2 grams. And that equates to, come on, 1.45 ounces approximately. Your mileage may vary, of course, but this is a very compact, very reasonable thing to carry around. And I find it actually fits in a lot of the watch pockets or fifth pockets of my jeans, which I will show you right now. Okay, now that you've seen it in my pocket, I want you to know you can also throw this on a belt loop. It's no problem. So yeah, if you're looking for a compact little multi-tool that is scissors based, I don't think you can go wrong with the Leatherman Style CS here. You could also get a Micra, but this one can actually open up for resharpening. So this will be my preference, although I do like the Micra as well. Okay, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for joining me. If you want to see more multi-tool related stuff, as well as pocket knives and fountain pens and lots of other EDC gear, please give my channel a subscribe and hit the bell to get my notifications. I would love to have you around more often. And yeah, thanks again for joining me. I have been Joe, and you've been watching Ink&Iron, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.